Do it live! Do it live!
Okay, we're on week 114, and I hope you're making your dreams come true, because just gotta do it.
Yeah, we're like living in Bitcoin country.
Yes.
On a volcano.
Yeah.
In Bitcoin City.
In Bitcoin City, yeah. And we didn't mean to be dressing the same today, but we did. And we've got a theme.
Oh, Sats is all.
Sats is all. Yes.
Harado at Bitcoin Beach. Come down, order one of these bad boys. You can also pick them up at the Bitcoin hardware store in El Zonte. Yeah. The home of Bitcoin country. All right.
Okay.
Week 114. Yes, I got it in there first.
Oh, I think I already said 114.
Oh,
but
damn
that's
it.
all right.
I tried.
And thank you for watching.
Yeah, I appreciate you
coming
guys
on
tuning
board.
in.
Yes.
There's a Zap to Chat thing over there. I'm going to mention it because it's awesome, and I spent a whole heap of time stressing over it.
Making sure it works.
Because the design blew out. But what you do is you zap it, and I know that Steve did a few tests for me, and I haven't had a chance to follow up with the other wallets. If you're having trouble with your wallets, get a decent wallet like Blink. No, seriously, there's something wrong with the QR, and not all the wallets are accepting the QR properly. But what you do is you zap it, and you put in the note, your message, and it comes up on screen.
Yeah.
How about that? Cool, huh? Down below, you can sign up to our newsletter, and you can go on the draw to win a free call with us once a month. Did we give out the last one?
No, I didn't.
There might be one. There might be one to be dished out.
Yeah. Yes, there is.
Oh, there is.
Yes.
Oh, there we go.
There is.
All right. But join the newsletter. It's been going out every week, and we basically talk about 3 interesting things that happen in Bitcoin land, and we put our newsletter, this call in there each week, and then we also put in the events calendar, which has all the best meetups in El Salvador.
Absolutely. And I updated it today too, because of course there's some great events happening even today.
Really? What's today?
Yeah. So it's Monday, and you've got the Bitcoiners Out West. They have their one starting at 5 o'clock. So if you're in Santa Ana, then absolutely go to the Bitcoiners Out West. It's a great meetup to go to. And then Ronnie and Jamie have got their second event this week.
21 sats.
21 sats. Thank you.
It gets the confetti bit, no message.
Yeah.
It's good.
All right.
You forgot the message.
Okay, so as James mentioned, calendar in our newsletter and also on our website. So if you want to know what's happening around El Salvador, make sure you subscribe to our newsletter and also check out that calendar. The 2 things that I want to talk about, of course, is adopting BTC. Now this, if you're coming to El Salvador for adopting, make sure you put some time in each side of the adopting. It's just so much is happening. So if we look at
mosquitoes.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So if we look at just before adopting, on the 14th there's My First Bitcoin graduation, which is always a great event to go to. Then you have got the Unconference, My First Bitcoin Unconference on the 15th. There's a premiere movie night on the 15th as well, which sounds really exciting. You do need to buy tickets for that. It's $35 a ticket.
Dirty coin.
And then you, of course, got conference the 16th and 17th, and then Bitcoin Beach on the 18th. So that's awesome. Then following that, you have got Honduras and
Honduras,
yeah,
Prospero,
Roatan. So there's a few days there, and
they have a Bitcoin center on top of a mountain as well with a 360-degree view. Not that we've been to see it, but
yeah,
it's meant to be impressive.
Yeah, and Alan's got his bike tour, and I think there might be a space or 2 there left in that. And Mike has got his tour.
Mike, Lightning Tours.
Yeah.
He's also doing a tour. Like, if you basically want to do a tour like Market Bitcoin did around El Salvador and see all of the hotspots, then sign up with Mike with Lightning Tours. We retweeted him earlier last week, and also he was on the Adopting Bitcoin, I think, side events or something. So check that out.
Absolutely. And then can't forget, Bitcoin Berlin have got their festival on Saturday the 23rd. It starts at 7 o'clock in the morning, so you may want to turn up here on Saturday night. And it's a festival with coffee, cacao, football, horses, and lots more. So absolutely come on the 23rd up to Berlin. But again, you're going to want to spend a few more days up here because there's so much to see. All the cool, that's where all the cool kids hang out. Yeah, absolutely. And I don't know, we haven't mentioned it, but we are in the Bitcoin Center in the podcast studio.
On a volcano.
On a volcano, which is amazing. And this is a great place. It's got all the equipment. We've got 4 cameras now. We've got Tim on the desk,
Well,
so thank you, Tim. And
Just 4 cameras, but we're only using 3.
yeah, we are. Yeah, because the other one was showing our backs. So anyway,
And also, there's a couple of things. The Mark of Bitcoin, thank you for the 210 sats, and sorry you won't be here for the whole show. Sad face. And if you really want to stick around for something that's really cool, you can go to Guatemala at the end of the month and go to Bitcoin Lake for their event. Which basically they were like, hey, everyone's having fun down in El Salvador. Once they're finished, they should come up here.
Yeah.
So,
and before you come to El Salvador, you got to go to Suriname.
yeah.
So Suriname
It's so
conference
bananas.
from the 7th or 9th or something.
And
like
if you're
that.
really paying attention, there's also a conference down in Argentina before that.
Yes. So it's Latin America.
Pretty crazy.
Support
Yeah.
Bitcoin, Latin America.
Yeah.
Latin America. Yeah.
Exactly. You've got no excuses for not having a Lightning wallet that has Bitcoin on it so you can spend it.
Yeah.
No excuses.
No.
Well, you can have excuses, but
Yeah.
I don't accept them.
No, we had a really interesting thing a couple of weeks ago at the market. I got paid from
man.
someone paid me through CoinOS.
No,
CoinOS? No, it wasn't CoinOS. It
The
was
beautiful exchange called Coinbase.
Yes, Coinbase. That's right. Sorry. And seriously, the rigmarole for us to get the money out
What a mess.
it's just such a
What a
nightmare.
mess.
So we've given up.
If you're a person
Yeah.
who thinks that using an exchange to make payments to people is smart, you're not.
KYC, and they still wouldn't even accept it. It's just bullshit.
Oh, it's such a
But
mess.
anyway.
So what's going to happen is Coinbase are going to return the money to the people that bought the soap from us, which is fine. It's not a big deal. We spent more time. I got to a point where I'm like, no, I'm spending more time than it's worth trying to get this $20 out.
Yeah.
Like, it can go back to the person, and if you're watching, you can do the right thing and actually learn how to use a Lightning wallet and send it to us. Oh man, I'm brutal today.
You're in Bitcoin country. Yes.
No sympathy from James today. All right, let's go.
Okay, so Monday. Are we on Monday?
Yep, we can do Monday.
All right,
You're going to do
here.
Monday.
Okay, so this is a standard thing for us at the moment. We're getting up early. We're doing breath work. We're doing exercise. A little bit of meditation as well. We're having milk kefir smoothies, which are absolutely amazing. I'm absolutely loving them. And then, of course, we did work.
Sorry.
We did some work.
I'm looking at our Rumble stream, and anyone who's on Rumble right now, you won't be hearing us. So,
Oh, no.
Yeah, it's my fault. Never mind.
And then we spent time prepping for our weekly live, and then, of course, we headed to the centre. It was great coming back to the centre because after all the rain, we were actually able to be in here, and we recorded our live with Tim on the desk. And then James and I headed up to Don Fila, the lechero, and we purchased some raw milk with some Bitcoin, which is always a great little activity for us to do. Love going in and seeing Amata and Don Filo.
Yeah.
Filo.
Actually,
It's
Rumble
really
is
cool.
working. That was me on my
Okay.
phone. We're good.
All right, juicy.
We were awesome, and we rose early, and we had breathwork and exercise. I do. Well, you're also doing it at the moment as well, aren't
Yeah.
you? Wim Hof. We're doing a Wim Hof. I was actually reading someone saying that we should be careful doing it regularly, but I don't know. Maybe I got a lot of emotional issues I need to get out, and it's okay. Apparently that helps. But anyway, we're doing the breath work and exercise, which is really good. We really want to up our routine and be better in how we behave and eat. Then Tim really likes to listen to us say kefir smoothie. So I'm saying that for Tim. And then Don Julio. So Don Julio is a local artisanal gentleman, and you've probably heard of us talk about him a number of times. Which I should be looking at that camera.
Yes.
You probably heard us talk about him a number of times because he does tourist bits and pieces in the artisanal, handcrafted. Like he does a lot of hand crafting. I don't know what the right word is for it, but he's got a lot of interesting bits and pieces.
Embroidery kind of.
Yeah, he does some stitching and stuff. He actually made all the bracelets for the Economy of Bitcoin conference in March, which was really cool. So we've still, anyway. He came around and he's been doing woodwork for us, and we're going to show you that at some point on our photos. Right now, Nicki's feeding a horse.
Yes, so that was on Tuesday. We had this, James said, "Oh, Nick, there's a horse outside."
Baby horse.
A baby horse. So I went out with a carrot. Do you know, in New Zealand, horses love carrots? Absolutely. They will come up and they will sniff it and they will eat it. Bugger if you could get a horse here to eat a carrot. They seriously don't. They just look
Wasn't
at me and
interested.
No.
No. We had the owner of one of the horses tell us one day, he's like, no gusta.
Yeah.
Doesn't like it.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay. Like, he knew.
Yeah. He sniffed it, but there was no way he was gonna. Yeah, he liked the grass though.
Yes,
Got
he
lots
did.
of long
He loved the
there
grass.
at the moment. It's
He
great.
was helping mow the lawn for us,
Yeah.
which is good.
Mm.
So then Nicki had a Spanish lesson after talking to the horse, and then we actually had a lunch. We invited Don Julio for lunch, which was
Yeah.
really cool. I think he really appreciated that.
I did.
And then we worked on our presentation in the afternoon.
And that lunch with the meatballs, we had they're from Beef Back Better mince.
Yeah, beef back betterments, local vegetables, I think, at least from the
Yes.
C4.
Yeah. They came from the market.
Yeah. We unfortunately purchased with dirty fiat.
Yes. Not in, yeah.
No, but the beef and the couscous was purchased with Bitcoin.
Yep.
Your turn, Wednesday.
Okay, Wednesday. All right. So early morning rise. This is a typical week for us. Drink that beautiful milk kefir. We then headed into town to purchase some more milk because we're going through quite a lot at the moment. It's quite amazing. And on our way, and we also picked up some chicken. We've got a great chicken place that
Thanks,
we can
Tim.
get some. Yeah, thanks, Tim. To awesome
Yep.
chicken. And then we, as we were walking past, we saw like a new set of shops. It felt like it was a stairwell. So we thought, oh, we'll go up and check it out. And we found a physio.
Yeah.
And he had just arrived in, and we chatted to him, and he's interested in accepting Bitcoin. Here he is here.
Yeah, that's the photo.
A good-looking dude.
He is a good look. Yes. Now, we're going to judge the book by its cover.
Yeah.
He looks like he looks after his body, and we were very excited about that because
And his teeth.
Yes, and his teeth. People in North America, I find, have amazing teeth.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, we were quite excited to come across him. We had an unfortunate massage experience recently, so we're hoping. We haven't been to use him yet, but judging the book by its cover, he is fit and healthy and very interested in doing what's right. So we'll find out how that goes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. You might be the first to test it out.
Am I?
Yeah.
I don't normally do massages.
I know.
I'm the guinea pig, am I?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. But anyway, Tim, you haven't used him yet, have you?
No.
All right.
All right. And then Don Julio, then we got back, and Don Julio came in to do some more work, which was great. He's worked hard this week, absolutely super hard. It's been amazing. And we just worked from home. So Thursday, it's all yours.
Early morning rise and breath work. When we say early morning, it can be anywhere from like 4:30 to 5:30.
Yeah.
And we raise without an alarm. So we also do go to bed a bit earlier to help that process, which is pretty good. And yep, Don Julio came round after we'd done all of our stuff, working from home again. I've got plenty of work on remote work, which makes our life a lot easier here. And then Nicki had her Spanish lessons. She does that 3 times a week, which is really good. And then I headed into the centre to help out with a few things. So the career centre put up some new fans to help with the airflow because it's going to be hot in the dry season. And also in the podcast studio, I came and tightened up all these cameras.
Yes. So
they're pretty swished now.
they are. They're actually, it was really good putting, I did all the, making sure they're all in the right place, and they, Did you notice I moved the arm on that one?
Very good.
Yeah. Yeah, it makes us more
Yeah.
square.
Oh,
That's great.
very good.
Yeah.
Yeah, so basically they came out of the wall. So I pulled them all out and drilled new holes and made it stronger and harder to fall out, hopefully, which is good.
Yeah.
But thank you, Steve, for all the awesome podcast equipment because it's very cool. Very cool. Should we actually mention the podcast, what the young kids are doing?
Oh, that's on Friday.
Oh, it's on Friday.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
okay.
already
Jumping
there.
the gun like
Yes.
usual.
And then what that movie we watched.
Oh, yeah, we watched. Yeah, do we mention that? I don't know. Do we say anything? I don't know. I feel crazy saying stuff like that. We watched something called The Dimming.
Yeah. It was
Yeah.
on YouTube, and it's...
It was interesting.
Yeah, it depends on how you want to look at it, but it could be
Yeah.
quite concerning if you want to look at it with the tin hat. There we go.
Anyway.
Yeah. All right. Friday. Okay. So Friday again, early mornings, kefir smoothies. We headed into town again to get some more milk from Don Fila, and we also purchased vegetables and fruit from the market. So there's only one place or a couple of places we can actually pay with Bitcoin for our fruit and veggies, which is a bit of a shame. And there's they don't necessarily have what we need, so we do have to use fiat for some of those things. We
Yeah.
came home and worked. I had a Spanish class. Don Julio turned up and carried on working outside. We do have photos of that. Then we had lunch with Don Julio, and then James and I headed to Alegria, and I went to find a tablecloth I'm doing a new soap display. But I couldn't find one, so that was a bit disappointing. But we found some really cool aprons. They're really heavy duty.
Oh, there's them there.
Yeah,
Look,
that's
there they
them
are.
there. It's like what do you call them? A farrier's apron. They're that heavy duty. It's like really
it's
solid.
like a good heavy linen or denim or something,
Yeah.
calico.
So if you don't know Alegria, it is the little town close to us, and it's a real tourist town. So it's got lots of little stands and stalls selling trinkets. But the view is amazing from here.
That's the view there.
That's the view there
Down into the
from the
valley.
viewing platform. But it's quite a cool little town. Not as cool as Berlin. But it's
They don't
definitely
accept as
well
much
worth going
Bitcoin.
and having a look. Yeah, very few places, if any, accept Bitcoin up there.
I'm just going to go back for a moment to the vegetables. So when we go to the other stores, I have a running joke with everyone we buy with. Do you accept Bitcoin? Even when I know they don't. And then I'll ask them, so tomorrow, like mañana to accept Bitcoin? The reason I raise that is because even though we go to some of these stores that we pay with fiat, we are putting in their minds, hey, we want to spend with Bitcoin. And I even say to some of them, I'll buy more if you use Bitcoin. So I think it's really important. It's actually been in... on the social this week, people are highlighting that there's actually more businesses than people spending Bitcoin right now. So here in Berlin, there's probably like 150 businesses and individuals that will accept Bitcoin right now. And there's not that many people
who are actually spending.
Yeah. So and there are people that could be spending more, and there are also businesses that people need to accept as well. But get out there. Just do it. Make it fun. It doesn't have to be serious. You don't have to say, look, all right, I have to sit you down and explain all how this works right now. I just make it fun and have a joke with the guys, and I'm just that crazy guy that asks if you can pay with Bitcoin everywhere.
NGU, what does NGU stand for?
Number go up.
Oh, number go up.
Because it's Pumptober. Look, 66,000.
Oh.
It's gone nuts.
It's been great.
It's too late. You missed out.
No, you buy Bitcoin at the price you deserve.
Oh.
You know that.
Another one of my favourite harsh statements.
Yeah. All right. So we came back from Alegria, and then what was happening in the centre while we were out and about was the students here who some of them are sponsored by Steve and are doing English classes with Steve, and some are coming to the English classes here in the centre. They have set up a podcast, so they went live with their first podcast on Friday, and it was awesome. So if you haven't checked out their podcast, at the moment they are under the Bitcoin Berlin,
which is still great. Which is still great.
Yeah, absolutely. But they are creating their own thumbnail and name, and they're really going for it, and I think it's really exciting. So I think one of the awesome things from this is they've got this room that they can use, and they can come in where, I mean, I don't know where else in El Salvador that they have a room like this where students can come and check out and use this equipment and have this incredible place.
It's nuts.
It's an experience.
It's honestly nuts.
Awesome.
I mean, we're in the middle of El Salvador, that used to be, one of the most dangerous countries in the world, where there's
in a little hick town on top of a volcano. Yeah,
Charlie made a really good point on Sunday when we're having lunch, that this Bitcoin Centre is actually it's attracting the most intelligent kids out of the community into this space, and they are doing some amazing things in here right now. Like they're taking initiative and taking action, and it's so inspiring.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And so then we came into town and we did a Bitcoin cash trade. We needed some rent. Unfortunately, our new landlady doesn't accept Bitcoin, so we had to do a bit of a change.
We can't even pay to the bank account because they don't have an email address.
Yeah. It's a little bit hard.
We could go into the bank, put the money into the bank.
But it takes hours, so we're not going to do that. No.
So they're sending someone to... Oh, I shouldn't say too much.
Okay, and so then we are... James ordered a burrito from Chippy at the Gastronomica. He paid with Bitcoin. And we sat and we enjoyed catching up with Dave.
Yeah.
We had a nice Friday. It was lots of laughs. It was good. Friday evening. Yeah. Okay, Saturday. Right, and Tim's got those photos already out.
That's a bundle of sticks.
It is. There's a bundle of sticks, Tim.
So we are looking at donating those sticks to Tim's fire pit.
Yeah.
So he can burn them
Yes.
and have sacrificial gatherings or something with bunny rabbits. Early morning rise with breathwork and exercise. Kefir smoothie. Don Julio came and finished his work. He did it all in a week. It was pretty awesome.
He worked hard.
Yeah.
And we'll have photos on Sun.
Yep.
So later on today, I think. Yeah.
40 hours. Basically it worked out to be about 40 hours, and he did some pretty cool stuff in that time. We worked in the garden, trimming trees and moving leaves and branches around, and cleaned up the section, which has made a huge difference in letting in the sunshine.
Yep.
And what else was there?
And Tortoise has
Tortoise.
got some great new ground.
He seemed pretty
leaves.
excited about it. We could hear him munching through, well, not
did.
munching, like crunching. He was
Yeah.
like, you knew he was doing his thing. And then we enjoyed the sunshine as well, because that was pretty awesome.
Yep.
And then we actually sat with our deck chairs and enjoyed an amazing sunset, which was really cool. And then the birds, man, they were nuts.
Yeah.
Really
We're
cool.
like a huge flock of little bright red and yellow birds. Amazing. We hadn't seen them before, and they were all in the avocado trees, and great.
Yeah, like
and I think
coming and going. Sorry.
Yeah, I was going to say there could be some photos coming up of Don Julio's work. Here we go.
Oh, yeah.
So
And James burning stuff.
yeah,
I was burning bougainvillea, which is spiky.
yeah, really bad. Yeah. So the Don Julio did a great job covering a drain, and we've got a photo of the drain at some point, and building these wooden platforms. So we've now got like a dining area, which is cool. We just need to go and get some bench seats, or not bench seats, some little stools, which will be nice, so we can sit there. And he did a hanging place to put our chairs, our deck chairs.
Yep. Another famous deck chairs.
And also that wooden thing in front of the washing machine.
Yeah.
And then
Little
I think
fence.
there's one more photo coming in. This one. So what he did here was, see that big drain thing with the
big
tap?
tap.
Yeah. That now empties our peeler. So rather than us siphoning with a hose and taking 6 hours to do it, we can just turn this on and it just pours out. It's awesome.
1.5 inches of raw power. It's,
So it's, you might go, what the flip are you guys on about? But seriously, this is just a game changer.
Is huge lifestyle improvement. Huge.
We've been living here for a year, and we've finally done it.
Putting up with a drain of, I think, 1/4 of an inch that went into the soil, so it never.
Yeah. Oh man, seriously, he dug up the old drain from the peeler. And
We found it,
and it was just going into the concrete, into the soil.
It was quite funny. He actually found the main line going into the peeler as well, and it was funny because we've got a header tank where the water was coming down, plus the mains pressure was on, so the water was coming from both directions. Once he hit the pipe, it was pretty funny.
Yeah,
it was good times.
Yep. So no, he did a real good job. It was awesome, and he hid all the pipes that were going into the thing.
Oh,
and that was
the
our sunset that we watched. Yeah, which was lovely. So
over a volcano, there's behind the fence is a volcano, so we just pretend we can see the volcano in the sunset. If you go to if you stay at the Standard, you get an amazing view
of that volcano.
Much better than that one.
Yeah.
If you think that one's good, wait until you stay at the Standard.
So so that was Friday. That was Saturday night. Okay, Sunday. So we had again. Yeah, there's no sleeping in for us.
Is it my day or what?
Oh, I thought that was your day, wasn't it?
Did I do Saturday?
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like I missed a day. Did I? Okay. All right. Away you go.
Okay. All right. So Sunday, early morning rise. Where are we? We're over here. Early morning rise on Sunday. Kefir drink. We headed to the centre to record a couple of adopting Bitcoin podcasts with Charlie.
It was really good.
James and Charlie did really well getting in and doing that.
Yep.
It was great to get those ones in. There we go. Look at them. The dudes.
Look at that. That was our. What was it? I'm trying to think. What was that show with Ron Burgundy?
Beavis and Butthead?
No. Gosh, Ron Burgundy. No, I'm trying to think what it is. It'll come to me. Carry on.
No. And then after we finished the podcast, we went down to the Gastronomica and we had lunch there. All three of us ordered a pan con pollo, this is what a pan con pollo looks like. That's only $3. It's awesome. It's filled with chicken. It's got a boiled egg. It's got some vegetables. It's got this amazing salsa sauce thing that they put on.
I think it's like a bone brothy thing.
Yeah, it's really nice. So we had that.
Paid for with Bitcoin.
And paid for with Bitcoin, absolutely.
Yep.
So that was really good. And then James had been seeing something on
The socials.
The socials. About,
NOSTR. Oh, I saw it on NOSTR first.
Yeah.
Then on Twitter. NOSTR first.
Yeah, about paying it forward and buying food for the what's the word? I don't know.
The unfortunate.
Unfortunate, yeah.
For people who are in hard times.
Yes, and so he talked to Osman about starting this up. So James, so we're going to start paying every weekend. We're going to be putting 2 meals in at the Gastronomica, and Osman can decide who he's going to, who deserves those food.
Osman said that there's another gentleman who's actually doing that as well.
Yeah.
So we're not the first one.
No.
Someone else is already, because I see it occasionally.
Yeah.
And we actually bought our first meal that night.
Yeah. And so what was it called?
They were called hanging meals.
Hanging meals. That's right. Yeah.
So apparently there was this on NOSTR. I read this guy who had a photo of these signs saying, please take a ticket if you need it, and take it to the cashier and it's yours. And it was coffee and full meals, and people were buying, like, if they wanted a coffee they'd buy 2 and they'd put 1 on the board to be redeemed when somebody in need came in. And I was like, man, that's a really cool idea.
Yeah.
Here in Berlin, there's a lot of people who could use a good meal, and I don't have enough Spanish to be able to discern and have a conversation on who needs it the most. But Osman and some of the other people there, they see these people regularly and they know who they are, and I thought, well, it's the least I can do.
Yeah.
So
yeah, so no, it's good.
It's something we want to do now.
Yeah. And then we went home and we relaxed, and look at that. That's the peeler full.
Anchorman. Thank you, Fabian.
The what? Anchorman.
Ron Burgundy.
Oh.
Yeah. Sorry.
You lost
Carry
me.
on. No, it's all right. The peeler.
Me. The peeler.
Yeah.
Yep. So that's it full. So we've been using that today quite a lot. It's been a stunning day today. And we just spent the evening just catching up. And
looks better than the pool at the Standard. You should go to the Standard because they have a pool and a great sunset.
It's not quite the size of the pool at the Standard, but And we did catch up with some friends from the beach actually too on Zoom meeting, and it'll be interesting to see how they went yesterday.
Yes,
so, yeah.
Yes. I believe I have a message I need to read, but I was stressing about getting a show out.
Okay, so that is
our life in El Salvador, Bitcoin country, in Bitcoin City.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we've got only 2 more weeks left here until we head to Suriname, which is really exciting. So we've got this week, and then next week James's parents are here, and then we leave about the day after. So
literally.
Yeah.
So we, drive to the airport, go to bed, drive to the airport. I mean, so we drive to and from the airport, go to the bed, sleep in the bed, and then drive to the airport. Do we?
Yeah, 2 nights.
Does it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is good. Yeah.
Crazy.
So nice. That's cool. All right. So that's us.
We're going to answer your questions now.
So
we're going to read out the chat and everything that's in there. If you are on Rumble, we'll also check your questions in there. If you guys want to interrupt the great flow of questions in our chat, you can zap them over there using the zap chat. But we look forward to reading this because this is where you guys get to interact. So feel free to say some stuff or ask questions because we're going to answer them live.
All right. Okay, so we've got Super Paldish. Buenas tardes, amigos. Buenas tardes, Super Paldish. Great that you're here. I mean, we've got the beach team, we've got Super Paldish, we've got Mark of Bitcoin and the Strolling Roller. So how cool is that? So hola de nostros. So from the beach, and we've got hola team Bitcoin. Cool. And then away from Strolling Roller. Mark Bitcoin. Bitcoiners out west are a nice bunch. Cool. We haven't actually really met them. I've talked to them a lot on the media, but I haven't. Media, But I know Beats Cafe, where they have their events, is amazing. Yeah, it's really cool.
If you want to, we posted a little video about it. We had a great coffee, great food, and they even have accommodation there. So if you're going up to Santa Ana, it could be a good place to actually stay and eat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And Super Paldish, can't wait to go on a hike with Don Julio. No, his hikes are great. I can't wait to do the volcano. We haven't done the volcano one yet.
Yeah, we want to go see the bubbling mud. You literally get to go in, and I don't know if you want to touch it, but you could touch it if you want.
It'll be hot.
Yeah, it would be. El Salvador is amazing. Like, you're allowed to basically stand on the edge of lava-filled volcanoes. Like, in most Western countries, they would put you behind some sort of, like, 1 kilometer barrier fence, reinforced safety, high-vis gear. Anyway, come to El Salvador while it's still wild and free.
Yes. Okay.
Karen. What? Do I say that? Can I say that word?
Oh, well, I obviously said it. Or
you said it. I'm pretty sure you said it. Obviously, there was a whole. So the word is bugger, and there was a whole. there was a whole TV commercial series in New Zealand around the Toyota Hilux, which was around the word bugger. And basically what it was they just had the Toyota Hilux doing things, and then there'd be a farmer in the truck, and he'd be like, "Oh, bugger, oh, bugger, 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 bugger." Yeah. Man, you should have seen the outrage at that TV.
And I'm sure there was a dog at the end would say bugger too.
Yeah, there was a dog. The dog mumbled it too. It was funny. Yeah, how to stir the hen house. Karen, does the person you take your Spanish classes have online classes that people like me in the US take?
Yes, because I do it online. So he's based in San Salvador, and I do it online. So if you
have Bitcoin,
we are in talks with you. I know, so we can send you his details. In fact, we're going to be talking to you next Sunday.
Yeah, I didn't realize that Sunday was available, so it's tight.
That's
but
right.
yes,
No, we are.
We're
So
make it work.
so that's all good.
Mark, bro, you're on fire. Loving it. I'm glad I'm entertaining someone.
And Super Pildish, Mark, I love seeing NJ having fun in the studio. Yeah,
thank you.
I know sometimes I feel we're really flat, but we're just
Nicki gave us a really good post this week. It was a good reminder. And Nicki even said, should we mention we're following a person whose his name's Danko. And Danko is currently putting out some of the best content I've seen to help you build your online life. And I would say that if you're looking to build an online presence where you could make an income, and you don't have to be social, you could build a product without it. You could follow him and learn a lot, and he's got some paid courses and everything as well. But one of the things he mentioned was, don't forget to have fun. That's why you're doing it.
Yes.
And I don't know. I guess we've had a lot on lately.
Yeah.
And we forgot to do the fun part. Especially me.
Okay. And the beach team, Anchorman.
Yeah, thank you. That was Ron Burgundy.
Oh.
That was Charlie and I in the studio together.
Now you're talking to me. Now I understand. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Ron Burgundy.
Yep.
He was a real man's man.
All right. And then Super Pildish, how's your road? Is everyone filling up the ruts? No. Shit.
Well, Don Julio did. He poured the concrete that he dug out of our path into the road.
Yeah, he did. And after the leftover cement that he Yeah. But no, it's pretty nasty. Our road is nasty.
But dry season feels like it's very close to being upon us full time. So
so I think there'll be people out with. Yeah.
So we're gonna once we're pretty confident, we will build some ramps in and out of our house so we can get the car in and out. It's pretty messy. But
But then you got these big trucks that come up and they're just going to break those.
They do. So they just rip it up. Yeah. That's very true.
It's going to be a hard one.
So
maybe we can have a working bee. So when you hear Super Pildish, you
want to come around. We might get some muffins from the Standard.
The Standard, we can organise a working bee. Yeah.
Coffee.
I think the
muffins.
beach team could come up. They could do a bit of a,
That's a good idea. I like this free labour thing. Or muffins. Pay for muffins and coffee. Rumble. You guys haven't said anything, so I guess just YouTube. NOSTR, use NOSTR. Speaking of NOSTR, if you want to learn more, there is a interview with Mike from Bitcoin Beach and Fabian talking about Illuminodes. You should go check that out. I haven't watched it yet, to be honest, so I'm telling you to do something that I haven't verified. Do it at your own risk.
Yeah. I'm sure it's
very interesting.
I think you've got two awesome people there that will be talking good stuff.
Yes.
Yep.
No, I am going to listen to it. I'm very excited to hear about it. What's happening with the Salud protocol. Salud is Spanish for health, but it's to do with NOSTR and basically freeing people's health information, or putting people's health information back into their hands instead of being in the government's hands. So go and listen to that. I think it will be super interesting. Remember, this is being trialed live in Bitcoin country. Yeah. Live. And haha. All right. That's about it, I think.
It is. Thank you very much for watching. We really appreciate you turning up and listening to our week and Bitcoin country.
Yes.
Remember, we are going to be talking at conference here, Adopting. So if you haven't bought your tickets, make sure you buy the tickets. And we'll be talking in Suriname. So if you want to come find some crazy little country in the top of South America, come down and check it out. We're looking forward to seeing what it's all about.
Yes, Super Pilot is a great show. Thanks, guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate you guys tuning in.
See you soon.
Yeah, we're looking forward to it. Remember, it's Pumptober or Uptober. It looks like it started. The Bitcoin prices started running up today. But mind you, it could get smashed back down in the next couple of days.
Yeah, it was my question to James today, was like going, okay, so is there more people manipulating the market now than there has been in other cycles? And what was your answer?
I think they're just different.
Yeah.
Bitcoin's always been manipulated by people who have large amounts of money. And I'm not here to speculate as to who's doing it, but that's just the way it works. That's how you play a game, right? Like you try to accumulate as much as you can and push the market around to accumulate more, and people are here to play the game.
Yeah.
And now we've got some really big players. BlackRock, the largest financial asset manager in the world, probably the financial state of the world, there's another way to put it, is now in the game. They're going to do what they're going to do. Take self-custody if you can. If you've got a huge portfolio where you can afford to put some into the ETF micro strategy, that might be something worth looking at, because it diversifies your portfolio and gives you a different kind of liquidity over the sovereign liquidity. All of these things are interesting game theory. Yeah. Just make sure you look after yourself first, and then you can help look after other people.
Absolutely. Absolutely. All right. Hey, well, we are out. Thanks, Tim. Appreciate it.
Yes.
It's awesome. And please, if you've got any queries, just send us a DM on Twitter.
Or NOSTR.
Or NOSTR. Yes.
Cool.
Adios.
Thank you.